After 272 regular season games, 12 playoff games, one last one on the NFL calendar, and it happens tonight as EA Sports welcomes you to the Super Bowl. After all the hype, it's finally time for football. It's Super Bowl Sunday. And off we go on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The lefty right to the air to start. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Tua. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
Let's go. Number 1, high.
Tua to throw again. And that is incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. And that'll set up 4th down. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. Looked like he may have had a seam for a moment, but is taken down after a solid return. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. First play, and McCarthy to throw. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. He'll only be able to get the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. That'll be caught. It's Jalen Wright. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Minnesota.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved.
This is intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Tennessee. And the Dolphins will take over here just past the 30.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to wrap. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Go ahead.
In motion, it's Waddle.
Solo left side. Hey, 21 here. Out.
Tua now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the give, it's right. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Some nose guards in the 3-4 defense, Mike, are just asked to take up space and eat up blockers. But not this guy. He defeats his blocker and makes the tackle. That's playing the nose guard at the next level.
Open man downfield. It's Hawkinson. That one good for 26 yards.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner out. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That's going to be pulled in by Wright. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
About 19 yards on that one. And they're in business. It's 1st and goal. Here's a run. Marked down at the 6. Now here's 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. He'll get a couple, mark him down at the 3. Third and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. They'll try to run. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jalen Wright. Touchdown, Minnesota. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. His kick is good. And the Vikings are off and running here in the Super Bowl. They lead 7-0. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10.
All right, come on.
This drive begins with a run by Harris. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
Hey, get set.
So we've played a quarter here in Super Bowl 61. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back in it. They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Get set.
Man in motion is Smith.
TX.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. A pickup there of 28 yards. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
21G.
On play action, it's Tagovailoa. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion.
Solo left Zion.
On second down, here's Tagovailoa. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's third down and a few inches.
Watch it, Oscar. Step.
In motion, it's Waddle. They try to run for it with Harris. And he's not going to get the first down. Met and brought down in the backfield on third and short. They do not get it done.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up fourth down.
In motion, it's Waddle. They snap it to Tua. That's taken in, and he will have the first down. So they took a chance on 4th and 2. Didn't get it by much, but they do convert to keep the drive going. Now a give, but here comes a reverse. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Out of the pistol, here's Tua. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And that is incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Head up, this is right. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Viking 18. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 19 Tiger. 19. Let go.
Back on the ground and back to right. Room to run at the 35. And they are not gonna catch him. He's in. Jalen Wright, touchdown Vikings. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings extend their advantage to 14-3. Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
1st down throw there is incomplete.
The receiver did his part. He creates really nice separation at the top of the route, but he just runs out of room on the sideline. I think the quarterback's thinking, get that ball out of my hand a little bit quicker, and I got myself a completion.
On the handoff, it's Harris. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Hill brought in motion.
Hey, 21 cheer.
Throwing on third down, Tagovailoa. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back for more on Super Bowl Sunday after this. Here's 1st and 10.
20 TX.
A shotgun snap for Tua. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Trying left side. Here's Harris. And he moves down to the 25. That's good enough for a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Watch it, Oscar.
Now a first down throw for Tua. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Back to throw is Tua. And he'll take it on in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. Point after, coming up here. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Dolphins are back within 4. It is 14-10. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. McCarthy now to throw on. Oh, he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Roger McCreary. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now Tua. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
To throw on second down, it's Tua. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
On third down, here's Harris.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on fourth down, Mike, based on what they do on third down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that fourth down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Dolphins are back within a point It's 14-13. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Quick throw here is complete. And he's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Second and a yard. In motion, it's Jefferson. Throwing on second down is McCarthy. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
To throw, it's McCarthy. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hockenson on that one. And it'll lead to a second and goal.
Let's go.
To the air once more is McCarthy. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
They'll look to throw for it with McCarthy. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. Reichert now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Vikings extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13. Seven seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. In motion, it's Waddle. On first down, Tagovailoa. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
With the score, Vikings 21, Dolphins 13.
Coach, thank you. And the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come. 2 quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here first and 10. They'll run with Wright. And they will finally run him down up near midfield.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game. And you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Second and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Back to 60. Back to 60. And up. 72.
They run again with Wright. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. And he has 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
On 4th down, it's Will Riker time for this Viking field goal. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Here's a give left side to Harris. And he'll take this forward only to about the 46-yard line. Second down and 8. Tua will get this one out wide to Tyreek. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Ready. 20, GX. 21G, 21G. Solo left Zion. Solo left.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Coming open, that's the tight end likely. Second reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll give it to Harris again. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4. From the gun, here's Tua. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. Tua gonna throw. He'll try to do it with the screen. And he will get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion ties this game up. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. Quickly to the outside and complete.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and
that's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St. Just. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. What a play by the defense in a tie game. Not only do they come up with the turnover, Greg, they score the touchdown and take the lead.
And that's just a mistake, Mike, at this point in the game that you just cannot make on offense. You find yourself in a game that could go either way, and you just gift wrap the opposing team a chance to take it back the other way and take the lead.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. To throw is McCarthy. Open man downfield. It's Hawkinson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson. And the Dolphins force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Elijah Cansey in on the stop. They face 2nd down and 7. To throw is Tua. He finds Likely, his tight end. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Go ahead.
So 1 quarter remains in Super Bowl 61. We are back for the 4th from New Orleans after this. In motion, it's Waddle. On 2nd down, a run with Harris. And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a 1st down. Another run here with Harris. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7.
All right, let's go.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. A shotgun snap for Tua. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff.
In trouble, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, he is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he can get his team back.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Now, a whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line.
21G, 21G. Ready. Solo left Zion, solo left Zion.
Here's Tagovailoa. To the tight end, Likely. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Sending it deep for Waddle. That is caught. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 81 yards. Touchdown, Miami. With that, he ties the Super Bowl record, his 3rd touchdown of the night. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. On first down, here's McCarthy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Now McCarthy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Roger McCreary. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here comes Harris on the toss to the right. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Good. Time on three, kick. Ready,
A give, and here comes Harris. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
Turbo one high.
Here's 2. He's got his man. It's Hill. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Man in motion is Smith. They're going to run out of the gun, and here's Harris. Marked down at the 6. On the give, it's Harris. Stop at the 6, and that sets up 3rd and goal.
Ready.
Man in motion is Smith. They run it over center with Harris. Some determined running, but they're going to stop him short of the goal line. So now the Dolphins turn it over to their field goal team. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Dolphins add on to their lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot. Your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
19, right. Come 19. Come 19.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's going to be pulled in by Wright. He's got room past the 35. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. And the Dolphins have done it. They are your